Now, are you guys culinary students? You're just learning from...
They are now.
You're working now, right? Do you love it?
I do. I've always worked in the kitchen.
Yeah.
With different restaurants and stuff up in Aroostook County.
Okay.
And when I heard about Chef Nadine, I was so excited. So
you are really learning,
yes,
aren't you?
Exactly. It's cheaper than school. This is the fresh haddock that we got today, and it's called, oh gosh, so beautiful. And we crust it with herbs, and we just poach it in a little fish fumet and white wine and butter, and it's just incredibly flaky. This is the fresh haddock with pea puree, a crispy rice cake, and beurre blanc, and herbs. I'll get them, but I'll take...
What can you offer people here, aside from chocolate cake?
We also currently are doing a cheesecake. In the past we've done cream puffs, lemon bars. We have a brownie pecan sundae. Again, everything here is made in-house from scratch. Nothing comes from a box or a can.
What if people want to buy an entire cake from you, or do you guys do that?
Yeah, they can call ahead, give us a day or two's notice, and we can whip something up for them.
Great. All right, let's take a look at your inn and see your rooms.
Okay. This is notched in here, and you would call that mortise and tenon. It's notched right there into that beam.
Right.
And as you look at the wood, it's all hand hewn. All hand hewn.
Unreal.
Here's the same thing.
Beautiful.
If you can get back up here, you can see it notched in there.
Oh, yeah.
Notched in there. What we have here is we have the three rooms up here, the three individual rooms, but we have what we call the great room for them with a fairly decent view of the outside, and they enjoy that. Again, the beams are all original. We have these cross beams only because one day when I came up here and we were working, the wind was blowing pretty heavy and I could see this old building just sort of going like this. So we put the cross beams in. Those aren't, I mean, it's old wood, but it's not the original. That was here. The floor, if you take a look at the floor, you can see the width. You can see the width of some of the boards.
Oh, yeah.
And this is old pumpkin pine. You can't find pumpkin pine anymore. It's back what they used to also build some ships out of. But this is all pumpkin pine. This is original flooring. This over here, this,
Yeah.
that's white pine.
Right.
And that's where
Where you had to, right,
Yeah.
there was no floor there.
All right, I'll take you in to show you. We'll go back.
So this is where people can congregate?
Oh yeah,
in the inn?
yeah. And they have their, up here we have, of course, a refrigerator, a microwave. We provide a light breakfast in the morning up here for them, and you know. Back here we continue with the beam construction, post and beam. What are our typical rooms?
Beautiful.
Interestingly enough, in this room, Gino, you may want to take a shot of this. This kind of looks like it. We started with this and then stopped. And that's exactly what happened. I was in here stripping about 5 layers of wallpaper off this. My wife came in and saw me doing it. She says, "Stop! Leave that there. That's history. That's okay."
She's right.
We left it there.
It looks great.
It's kind of cool.
It's cool.
All right, one of the other things I want you to notice, every one of the headboards around the bed is made from an old door that we had in the building. Okay, and then of course you can see we carry the theme of the headboard being the door that was originally in the building somewhere.
Looks good.
And of course we have over here a little seating area. And if you can visualize it, that wall right there eventually get torn out. Be patio doors going out to a beautiful deck.
Is that coming?
That's coming.
Yeah.
Now this is the Tavern suite. This is our big 2-bedroom suite that has a full kitchen. In the bathroom there's a full laundry facility, washer and dryer. And of course the 2 bedrooms, you have the queen size in the small bedroom and the king size in the large bedroom. Nice eating area. A nice little deck on the outside. A fairly decent view out the windows.
I'd say so.
And this again was really a unique building experience in here. Again, we left one of one of the supports that went all the way across. This piece went all the way across over to there. We had to cut it out so we could build this room up here. There was absolutely nothing up here. There was no walls or anything up here when we bought it, and so we've done all of this. Some of the unique things that you won't see in most buildings is that, for example, the iron braces that are up there that needed to, for the strength of the building.
What's your background?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Well,
before you bought this place.
Well, before we bought it, I was a 25-year employee of Anheuser-Busch. I started off with running an engineering purchasing department for about a year and a half, and noticed the marketing guys had all the fun. So I was able to wangle my way into a job with the National Accounts Department, and eventually ended up as a senior key account manager on premise for Anheuser-Busch. Some of my accounts you'd be familiar with Darden Restaurants, which was Red Lobster, Olive Garden, Bahama Breeze, Smoky Bones. I had TGI Fridays. Wow. I had Chili's. I helped the gentleman that started Chili's with the very first Chili's in Dallas, Texas. And it was a good ride. Anheuser-Busch was great. I left them and I retired in 2004, and after 25 years. Prior to that, I was military. We have a full bar. We have any mixed drink that you'd like to order. If we don't know how to make it, we'll fake it. On the other side of the coin, we have some of the finest wines. We have a very nice wine list. We've been complimented many times on the variety of wines. Some more entailed wine list. Generally, if you see it on the grocery store shelf, you're not going to see it in my restaurant.
Being a Budweiser man yourself, right, from the old days?
Yes, sir.
That's great. Jim, I want to thank you for sharing your place with us, and I wish you all the best. I can't wait to come here for dinner, too.
Welcome. Come anytime. We'd love to have you come in.
Thank you, Jim.
All right, thank you very much.